Okay, alright. Good evening, everybody. My name is Master Starman, and welcome to tonight's stream here. That TV was pretty loud there. Yeah, so, making sure my microphone is actually, yeah, it's on. We are, in fact, going to be resuming more Metroid Prime 2 tonight. Getting pretty close to the end of Sanctuary Fortress, I believe. We can save the Sanctuary for when we're actually in the area, but yeah, we're kind of fast approaching the end of that there. Thanks, Ardo. Hope you're having a good night tonight. I just got done eating my dinner, actually. Hope you're doing well, and hope you're having something nice for dinner. So yeah, I'm not gonna make promises, but I want to really push to get this done. Hopefully this week. I feel like that's honestly realistic because we don't have too much left of the game, if I'm being honest. I feel like we'll probably be done a Sanctuary Fortress tonight. We'll have a big backtrack stream, probably Thursday or Friday, one or the other, and then likely finish up whatever that is with the backtrack on Saturday, and then just do the last boss stuff, basically. So, I'm gonna take a gander and say that I want to end up here in the Dark World. I feel like that's my most likely guess as far as where I'm ending up here. Because I can't do anything with this room here, because that's a beam door I don't have access to yet. Whereabouts is the temple at? It's right here. Yeah, I feel like that's... I feel like that's my likely course of action, and it seems like I'm pretty close to where I need to be as well here, actually. It should just be through... Yeah, it should just be through this door right here, I think. I don't know for sure, but this seems as good as any to me about where we're heading. Yes, there was a door here. I don't think there's anything else in this room. I always feel like there's some sort of bigger secret in this room. I know on the other side of here, this is where we fought the spider ball guardian there, but other than that... This seems to be the most logical spot for me to go here at this point. I don't think there's too much left in Sanctuary here, so... Yeah, that's an elevator there. Friendly reminder, I did get the one sky key that's on the other side of that. It's really weird that you can get that sky key early compared to, like, any other point in the game, but... Yes, okay, this required the Echo Visor here, so... Let's get those all taken care of there. And this is into new territory here as far as Dark Aether goes. Okay, that's a spider ball track. Just kind of exploring here. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there's... In fact, I'm actually gonna say this. I wouldn't be surprised at all if there ends up being a jerkish tentacle monster trying to push me away from that. That also works. And I'm gonna restock on light beam ammo here. Okay. I'm gonna gander one of these here as being the save room here. Yes. Would make sense, and I wouldn't be surprised if this is the save room before the boss here, because I feel like we're getting close to that. Now, I think everyone generally agrees this next boss is usually seen as, like, the best one in the game, usually. One of them for sure, anyways. Just kind of gotta head up here. I have some bright red portal thing that we can't really do anything about. That's the entrance that needs the key. Oh, the last key's right up there. Yeah, that explains it. That makes sense to me. I just need to figure out... Yeah, you just do this and do that. Do this, don't do that. Can't you read the sign? All Hive keys gathered, and we're literally a screen away from the entrance to the temple there, so... Okay. I just kind of want to explore this here really quickly, because there is a... another room here. Okay, this was where we fought Dark Samus before. That would be this way in the... Oh, is this just... Ah, it's just an ammo refill room. Can't really complain too much about that. These are always nice. Alright. Don't believe there's anything else in this room here other than a monster that I don't really want to fight right now. Now then, let's just... if I can do the screw attack proper this time, that's what I was trying to do before. Yep, you can just kind of fly across here. Are you freaking kidding me? I swear that should have worked, but game's like, nope. Nope. Can't let you do that, Samus. And there's another... What do you mean there's another... Oh. Yeah, what do you mean there's another door I haven't explored here yet? Oh, maybe I never actually went through this. Yeah, never mind. I thought I had actually gone through this doorway before, but I kind of just took a look here and saw that I needed the keys, so... We insert the 3 Inghive keys. I feel like Inghive is a kind of odd name, like, considering every other world in this is, you know, Dark Agon Waste, Dark Torvus Bog. You'd think this would be Dark Sanctuary Fortress, and it's just Inghive. I could get some health back here. Is there a healing spot, like... Nope, definitely not. I'm gonna take a good moment to heal up here, as slow as molasses as this might be. So we got a pretty big beast on our hands for the next encounter here. I feel like I should probably have like way more energy tanks in this at this point in the game, because I really only have like half of them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I really only have like 7 of 14 energy tanks. I can think of a couple that I couldn't get yet because of, like, I know there's at least a couple that, like, I can think of one in Agon Waste that required, I think, Echo Visor and Screw Attack, I think. So, yeah, we'll do a backtrack. I'll get some sort of a guide and look at some item locations and stuff like that. I'll go through and clear out every area meticulously. I might even start that, like, tonight, possibly, because, I mean, we're kind of at a point where there's not too much left of, like, Sanctuary here. I don't know how long this boss is gonna take me, but, I mean, I can't imagine... It's a long and involved boss fight, but I don't think it's gonna take me, like, 2 hours or anything like that. I just want to be on good health whenever I enter the arena for this. Okay. Now that we are on full health, look at this ginormous monster we got here. This is the boss that's being alluded to this entire time. So, in lore, this was basically the Luminos' best defense against the Ing, this gigantic monster here. This is Quadraxis, and right away there's like a bunch of freaking scan points for this fight here. Quadraxis, rogue high security drone, heavily armed and armored mechanoid. Highly armored foot joints are vulnerable to bomb and boost attacks. And that's... it as far as that goes. You kind of just fight this thing a bit similarly to some of the past creatures like this. I could really use that ultra energy. Wow, I took a lot of freaking damage there. Good thing this boss likes to drop a lot of energy, though. We'll give it that. I don't remember how this thing is fought here. Do I have to... Yeah. Oh, I see. That didn't really work there. Yeah, basically you kind of have to shoot the legs followed by shooting the glowing spot on the knees that it's going to be glowing to there. Okay, when it's down like that... Actually, I think it's just like a phase restarter there. God, that shockwave does so much damage. Yeah, this basically is just a Mechon, now that you point that out. That's kind of funny. And a very, very dangerous one, too. This is... Well, I mean, it was meant to be the strongest form of defense of the Luminoth here, and unfortunately it kind of turned against them. Also, since it's a fight in Dark Aether, there's obviously no, like, good healing spots either, so... That did pretty heavy damage there as well. God, I just try my best to get away from that, and... Uh-oh. That's not good, and it... Okay, I was thinking that was like the same effect that the Resbit's head, but evidently not. Not sure how I'm... Okay. I think you can boost into the middle section there as well. But... I do have my new, Sunburst attack. I can try that. I doubt that would actually even do all that much damage there. Smidge more camera control when I'm in the ball here, but that is what it is. Give me this freaking Ultra Energy there. Okay. This should be the last of these armored leg pieces here. And that was it for just phase 1 there. So... gives you an idea of how involved we're going to get with this boss fight. And I remember there being several things you want to get quickly here, too. So... because I want to say, like, some other boss fights in the game... I think Quadraxis gets corrupted by, like, some dark energy at one point as well, so... Command module, the Guardian unit, highly mobile and well-armed, impervious force field protects from harm, receiving tactical data via high sonic transmission. That's... huh. I remember... oh, wait. Duh, hold on. I know what's wrong here. Yeah, we have to use our Echo Visor now because this stupid thing... wait, where is it? Is it on Quadraxis itself? What do I do to disrupt this again here? There we go. Yeah, I gotta scan this again for some freaking reason. This is a separate scan here, and I think one of these I know you have to, like, be quick and vigilant about, like, scanning here. Why in the world can I... oh, for God's sake, why do I need to... you know what? I'm gonna use, why in the world can I not use my... okay, you need to freaking, like, die yesterday. I don't condone the use of Beyblade here in my town here, so... just wish I could remember, like... yeah, destroy the transmitter. That's what I'm trying to do, but... get the fudge away from that there, too. You know what? Hold on. There's something I want to do just to hopefully make this easier here. Controls... where is it? Lock on free aim. This should make this, like, way, like... I want to actually be able to freaking aim this here, considering I am... oh wait, shoot, hold on. I have a feeling I'm probably gonna end up losing this freaking fight here, because, oh wait, hold on. Oh, thank God you're dropping a lot of health here. Thank you. Please give me that. Oh, I actually have quite a lot of missiles here. I don't need to be nearly as stingy as I was being there. Where are you? Where are you, Quadraxis? I am gonna do something a bit different there than usual. I don't think that really did much there. Ooh, give me that Ultra Energy. Ultra Energy. I just used the Sunburst there just to try and do really, really huge damage there, but don't know if that did any more than, like, what a Super Missile or... Okay. Okay. Now then, there's still another freaking phase to this boss fight here. If you could believe it. Let me scan you there, Quaddy. Okay, that's everything for scanning in Quadraxis here. I remember one time I was trying to be vigilant about getting all the scans, and I ended up missing... Oh my god, give me this freaking Ultra Energy here, please. I ended up missing... one of the scans that I needed there. I think it was the, like the previous phase one there. Okay. I don't know if this has to be Power Bomb either. I'm just kind of doing that anyway just because, but yeah, that's... Are you gonna, like, oh, why would you be freaking moving the other way there? Damn it, game. I don't think I'm gonna have the time to get to this one here in time. Freaking... Gotta be kidding me there, game. Yeah, of course you'd be going the other way here. I haven't mentioned it. I love Quadraxis' theme as well. It's probably, like... probably my favorite boss theme in this game. Not that I can really remember too many of the other boss themes anyway. There we go! That fight almost got a little scary at points there. I kind of got panicky around the middle of the fight when my health was starting to get low. But, yeah. Oh, that's such a sick moment there. And hey, check it out! It's totally not the item that Quadraxis has been firing at us the whole time. Probably my favorite weapon in the game on the notion of it having the sickest name in the history of mankind, even though it's probably not great. This is the Annihilator Beam. It uses both kinds of ammo, and it's really mostly akin to the Wave Beam from the original game, which is kind of not great for a weapon that's so late in the game. This is, like, well more than, like, the 80 to almost 90% of the way through the game mark. But, yeah, this is definitely, a weapon, alright. Ah, but who am I kidding? When you name your weapon the Annihilator Beam, you know it's gonna kick some ass. And I think this is the way that we want to go. I kind of forgot how much stuff around Sanctuary gets opened up with this, but yeah, there's definitely a good few things we can get. I could be wrong. I want to say this also opens up both dark and light beam doors, I think. I could be wrong about that, though. And I probably am, because for some reason I remember there being some weird stipulation with this weapon, but... yeah. Anyways, we got this whole energy portal transfer thing. We know how this song and dance goes. I will say this Sanctuary is definitely and easily, I think, my favorite area in the entire game. I think that's a pretty obvious no-brainer there. Alright. I think because this uses both types of ammo, I believe ammo drops usually give quite a bit of ammo for this thing. I could be wrong. It's been a while since I've played this far in Prime 2, and funny enough, usually whenever I played Prime 2, this would be about the part of the game where I put it down, because the last section of the game usually was not that great, I thought. There's another doorway right here. You've gotta be freaking kidding me. The screw attack's not always great, if I'm being honest. Sometimes, you know, like, it's useful for crossing these large gaps here, but, like... yeah, if it hits, like, anything off, you can just kind of ricochet and bounce, and it's just awkward as hell. These things, okay, I don't think I can actually go this... nope, definitely cannot go that way. Which is funny that there would be a spot to heal in the middle of that, but yeah, no, that's an area for another time. There's still a couple, I mean, a small handful of abilities left that we can get in this game, and one of them will help us with that. I know we've seen a couple areas like that that need that. Yes, this just gives a shit ton of ammo for everything. And that's good. Okay, how do I get up from here now? Can I get up from here? Maybe from this platform I can screw attack? I can do that? I almost don't know if that was what I was supposed to do, though. I don't know, is it weird that I almost feel like that shouldn't have worked that way? I'm heading this way because this is a save room, but yeah, that felt kind of odd. Alright. So, I believe I want to just go over to that underside area there. Can I just do that? Yes. Okay, that's pretty awesome. But I don't think I wanted to be on this side. Moment of truth. Does this open... No, you have to specifically use the normal beam doors. That's kind of odd. I'm not crazy about that, given, like... I can understand if it was earlier in the game, like if you got Annihilator beam, like, way earlier, like before one of the other beams, but, like, this is literally the end of the game. You should just have a, like, a universal key at this point. Okay, then. Well, Should be some stuff we can get in this area, though, now that we have the Annihilator Beam, because I remember I made a big deal about... Is it in this room here, I think? Yes. You may remember this room. Kind of gave us some grief here before. There is actually something we can get here now, though. And it's kind of stupid. Remember this Garbo here? Well... Oh, this puzzle's kind of stupid because there's not really a good way of indicating which one is which here. Just have to shoot this bottom one twice here. And that opens the way to... that, I guess. I mean, nice that there's a power bomb there, but... yeah, that's definitely a thing. I think this can be used as a shortcut back. Yeah, you can see why I thought this had to, that was how we were supposed to get back up here like the previous time, though. Oh, this door's actually right where I need to go, though, so I can't really complain too much. Hey, guess what? Enemies I do not want to fight, and I'm not going to. Can I one-shot these with a screw attack? Yes, that is so satisfying. Oh, that's so satisfying that the screw attack can one-shot some of the most annoying enemies in the game. That feels like coming home, man. Okay, I can get this over here. Well, this is the way to the temple here. Okay, no, how about you don't restart my computer here, security? Remind me next century, that might be nice. Glad I caught that just in time instead of, you know, that just randomly restarting my whole computer, because that would have sucked ass. But yeah, now your energy should be back to full here. Alright, energy transfer is complete now. And that's gonna mean we can now go this way. Excuse me. Before I started streaming this, it was just in the... Well, I was eating a few minutes ago. I was in the middle of watching the latest Run Away Guys video. That was definitely something, and I haven't even finished it yet, but definitely one of the weirdest discussions I think I've ever had, or experienced. Anyways, we can actually go this way now. We weren't able... I think we were in this path before, but I don't think we actually were able to do anything here. I think this is another... Yeah, we were in this tunnel before. We weren't able to... We weren't able to, do too much here. Oh, come on. What do you mean there's one here that just literally does nothing? That is dumber than, like, a dumb sack of bricks game. All that just for a missile. Hey, Bowie. Hope you're having a good night there. We're just continuing on with Prime 2. I'm gonna switch on the free aim here. I feel like everybody I knew back in the day used the lock-on free aim, and, like, it's probably for the best in a way that, like, if you enable it to be an actual lock-on. Like, if you're referring to my name, Zach, I spelled it with a K for years, but, like, my actual name is spelled with an H, and eventually at a certain point I kind of went back to spelling it with an H as well. Okay, where am I going here? I don't think I need to be in this area for much of anything. I think I might just actually take the pathway I just came from here. Like, all my old Pokemon, like, playthroughs, whenever, like, would ask me for my name and everything, I think that my real name is not Zachariah. It's, even though I've heard that name a million times before as well. But no, where am I going here anyway? God, multiple planes of this place can definitely get a little annoying. Okay, I think I want to just go to this door that's straight ahead of me here. The first one you said there, Zachary with a H and an A. That is how my name is spelled there. Yeah, I know on, like, most of my old Pokemon playthroughs up to a certain point, I want to say it was either Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire or Sun and Moon, I think, was around the time I started spelling it like my actual name. I think it... You know what? I'm gonna look that up right this second here, because that's such a thing to look up and remember there. But I actually streamed... For those of you who don't know, and probably don't remember, because this was way before I started doing streams more regularly, I actually did do a stream of Alpha Sapphire years ago. There it is. What did I call myself there? Okay, no, even in Alpha Sapphire I spelled it with a K, so I think it was Sun and Moon when I started spelling it with an H. Which kind of makes sense in a way, because that was kind of like around the time I was like officially entering like adulthood and all that fun stuff, so yeah, that was probably around the time I don't know, I kind of just dropped the nickname altogether after a while. Okay, I think this is... God, I've been up and down this road so many times, but that's kind of just the nature of Sanctuary Fortress for you. I remember this area, like, impressing me a lot, though, when I was, like, 12 or 13 years old, basically, whenever I first kind of played this game. Okay. And I don't know if anybody even in the chat would know this off the top of my head, but if there ever is, like, a missile or really any item in general, like, kind of in an area that, you can feel free to, like, let me know those things there, because I'm not gonna know every item location offhand. I feel like I've made a pretty good effort in getting most of those things. I think there might be a couple of things in the opening of Sanctuary Fortress that I wasn't able to get. Yeah, I know that feeling there. I could be wrong. I want to say I have most of the boss scans, I think. They'd pretty much all be in Dark Aether. It says I have all the Guardians ones anyway, so... The only one I'm not sure if I got or not was, I don't know, and I'm not sure... I know there was, like, a, security robot that we fought there last time, and I'm not sure if I got the scan for that or not. I know there is still another Dark Samus fight in the game, so... It's saying I'm missing a dark aquatic enemy, but, I mean, I'm gonna have to return to... I'm gonna have to return to Torvis at some point anyway. If we miss something, we miss something. If we don't, we don't. I mean, I think... Yeah, I have most of the scans here, and I know there's a ton for, like, the final boss and, like, ending stuff, I'm pretty sure. Because there's, like, two main final bosses in the game, and I'm pretty sure, like... I'm just gonna say one of them I know is Dark Samus, and I feel like she only has, like, the one scan, but I know there's other ones from some of the other, like, freaking stupid Resbits. I get the feeling, though, Bowie, because I remember one time I played this as a teenager, and I think I was trying to get... Might even be the other file on this Wii U, actually. I don't remember, but I know I missed one of the Quadraxis scans the last, like, one of the last times I played this game. Just because, like, you have to scan, like, Quadraxis, like, 5 times for some reason. Okay, glad I don't need to fight this. For some reason I thought there was, like, an Ing Smasher fight at some point, but that might be after another certain point. Okay, this room in particular is the one I'm curious about, if it has a secret I can or can't get yet. I don't think I can make that even with the screw attack. I feel like I got this already, because, like, I know there's a turret up here. Yeah, I don't think I can make this. Maybe. Oh, yeah, I can totally make that. That's awesome. I might be thinking of the Dark Aether variant of this room here. I'm almost... I know I won't know if unless I check, but... Well, it won't take me too long to check this out here. This looks like something I've done here. Oops. Because I know you have to, like, smash away a wall at one point. I scanned that guy already, so... Yeah, I'm gonna go on a whim and say that I've already... Yeah, okay, I've definitely already done this here. It was worth double-checking anyway, and I didn't need to really backtrack back for that, so I can't complain too much. Sorry, little ones. I was hoping that would have dropped a lot more than just missiles there. So, who's excited for Samus doing Akira slides? Did I scan you? Yeah, I did. I still need to actually... I need to pre-order Metroid Prime 4 at some point. It sounds weird for me to say, given, like, how this time last year I was... not boycotting GameStop, but, like, basically not wanting to go back there, and now I'm, like... This is, like, the only place to actually pre-order stuff, so... Like... You know... I did pre-order Kirby Air Riders, but... My problem with it is, like... I have a lot of issues with the actual company itself, but, like... which way do I want to go here? This way... Yeah. This way here, I believe. Yeah, this door. Like... My only real problem with GameStop is just in the notion that, like... Every time I was going there, they were always, like, losing my pre-orders, because I was, like, pre-ordering online and doing the reserve in store, and then they were like, yeah, we don't see your thing showing up on the record here, or this or that, and I'm like, here's my phone number, and look it up, and you can see my pre-order here, and they're like, well, yeah, maybe if you actually come into the store and pre-order, it'll be easier to do that, and I'm, oh my god, really? But then it's like, I don't know, it's just inconvenient for, like, every time I have to, like, especially for whenever I go into work and this and that, and, like, I don't know. It's just always like a weird mess sometimes. Okay, I think it's this door here. I want to go back up to the top temple here. Because that will give us a very nice item. Oh, I didn't realize there was dialogue here. A light of Aether shines from all three temples once more. And yet, dark Aether remains. One energy controller still shines in the darkness, sustaining the world. The Sky Temple, dark shadow of this hallowed place, holds the final energy controller. Greatest and most powerful beast of the inn keeps guard over what you seek. The 9 keys to the Sky Temple have been hidden in each land of the Dark World. Finding them will be perilous, but after this blessed suit of armor, energized by the light Aether itself, the power will help you reach these final keys. Time to begin the worst part of the game. I'm just gonna state that for the record. Like, some of the bosses are kind of brutal. I will say I like the suit upgrade here, because we're about to get a new suit, and one that is, all I can say is about time. The light suit. Because, yeah, I don't dislike the dark suit, but I feel like it's kind of weird staring at, like, rusty, crappy brown suit the whole game, basically. And now we get one of the sickest suit designs of Samus. It's about time. Showing the Canadian there, too. Are we gonna have the out discussion like I had in Other M a few years ago? Light suit acquired. You can now ride along beams of light. Doesn't tell the other good thing that this does, but, oh yeah, doesn't this let you, like... Yeah, you can teleport to the other, like, areas. I forgot all about that side effect. Yeah, you get a teleporter that doesn't show up until way too late in the game. Really wish we could have had this much sooner. Time for the Apple Eye suit. It's funny you say that, Ardo, when I have an iPhone that is white, and I also have, like, a see-through case as well, so, like... You know, you can see, kind of, looks a little like that, I guess, but, yeah. I should probably actually get some sort of a guide out here, because, I'm gonna be real, there's so many random collectibles in this game that I'm probably gonna want to use for this, so... Alright, I got a map here. I mean, I still have to get from... Oh shit, which one of these does lead to Agon here? Torvus, that's Sanctuary. Agon Waste, somehow doubt this is gonna be the way I want to go here, but we'll see what this... This doesn't even say here. Oh well, I can explore the grounds here. What am I talking about? I tell you what it's about. It's about dignity. It's about honor. It's about... I don't remember the exact quote, but... Oh man, I need to watch that movie again sometime. That movie's really, really... hilarious. And I was someone who, as a kid, like, I didn't really like, you know... I could be wrong, and maybe this is just, like, how I perceived things as a kid. I also don't think this is where I want to be going at all here, but I don't think Have I gone this way before? I'm almost positive I've gone this way, just probably from the other side of it. Oh yeah, this is just the top here. Don't think there's anything else I need from this area, though. Just... Well, hold on, hold on. Yeah, well... I can access this area from another portal. I was about to say I probably should... If this is like my only way of getting here, and if this actually has ties to getting the Sky Keys, I probably should explore this place, but if it doesn't, then I'm not gonna bother with that too much there. Where is the elevator I'm looking for? That is not it. I went on the wrong... Well, actually, hold on. Yeah, okay, this is roughly where I want to be. And a new scan for the ship again as well. I know there is like an optional mini-boss somewhere like by the ship here. Well, actually, hold on. Is there something with... Oh, is this... Ah, okay. I think that's something I need to come back here for in the Dark World, if I had to guess. Because, yeah, I can see the outline of something there. That might be one of those Sky Key holder guys. I knew I noticed that earlier, and I wouldn't be surprised if that is something that I need to come back here for. Because I don't think there's anything else here. It's weird. I know there is a spot in the game that's, like... I could have sworn there was, like, some mid-boss that you fought, like, around the ship area, but... I don't remember. If anyone was wondering what I was talking about earlier, it was, the South Park movie, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. I know, yeah, there's a part in that where they're making fun of the Canadian, well, that whole movie is making fun of Canadians, but it's funny, as a kid I was, like, really, like, I felt like there was, like, way too much, I don't want to say American propaganda, but, like, I would turn on the TV and I would see, like, Americans just, like, making fun of Canadians all the time and this and that, and I was always really, like, off-put by that, but, like, I don't know, when South Park does it, like, I guess because South Park takes it to such a satirical, like, insane level. Like, I guess I can't really be mad at that either. So... Okay, into Agon Waste, and I know right off the bat there is one thing I can get here. I'm not sure 100% what I'm missing in this area in particular, but I know there is, I think it's an energy tank in this room here that I think required this thing, so... You're not talking about any boots there, Bowie? Well, joke's on you. How do I know you're not talking about Danny Trejo playing boots in the live-action Dora movie? How about that? It still seems like probably the weirdest casting choice I think I've ever seen for a movie, like, probably ever. And yeah, that was just for an energy tank. Kind of an awkward one to fly towards, too, if I remember right. Yep. This jump kinda sucks ass. I'm going at way too weird of an angle for that. So yeah, we're back in Agon Wastes, and from here on out, the rest of the game is pretty much, like, go to areas of the Dark World and find crap that you missed. Okay, I think I'm gonna head this way now. This may be a little redundant here. I just kind of have a map here, not so much an item list, because there's not really a good checklist in these games remembering what you have and haven't gotten, so I'm just gonna kind of take things meticulously here. Okay, is there anything in the Dark World here? There might be. I can see a green door that I never went through here. There's also, I know this door here, this is an Annihilator Beam door here, which we just got. That actually, as far as I remember, is where the beam combo for the Annihilator Beam is. So... we'll definitely be sure to check that out whenever we get the chance. So there should have been I was about to say should have been a missile in this room, but I'm almost positive I've gotten that by now. Yeah, there was just a missile on the inside of that there, if I remember right. Okay, this room. Ah, yes, this here would have needed power bombs before. Couldn't have gotten this yet. And this just breaks apart, and this needed the missile expansion, or the at least power bombs and spider ball, which you get power bombs after spider anyway, so it's pretty good there. There's a missile expansion in this room already. I mean, I've been in that room, so I'd say I already got that by now. There's another room real quickly. I don't know if I could have gotten... Is it through here, I want to say? I'm fairly certain I've gotten this already. Yeah, okay, this was an energy tank before. What are you bozos doing back here? Fine, fine, I'll deal with these guys here. At least the Annihilator Beam's usually really easy to get ammo back for. Apologies if I end up checking my map a lot here tonight. Okay. I'm only heading out this way because it says there was a missile to this room to the left here, and I'm almost positive we would have gotten this one also, but just double checking. I mean, we've been this way before, so yeah, I remember getting a missile in this room, or an energy tank in that room. Okay, where do I wanna... Do I have... Hold on, in the room with the dark beam... No, okay, there... Of course, there's a missile in this room here. Well, I may as well grab that if I'm gonna be in, like, this general area. This looks like where the dark burst was, I think. I'm surprised I wouldn't have gotten that yet. Or, like, I know I got the dark burst. I'm surprised I wouldn't have gotten the other thing in this area here. Yeah, why wouldn't I have gotten whatever this light beam door was here? Oh. That would be why. And here is a missile. I could be wrong. I want to say this game has 255 missiles for some reason, which is really weird that it does. I know the Prime games get weird like that. Like, I think both Prime 2 and Prime 3 have 255 missiles. For some reason, I'm not really sure. Yeah, because I do remember doing this, like, kind of contrived puzzle for the energy tank here before. Alright, now then. Actually, it's saying there's a power bomb nearby. That I'm almost certain I would not have been able to get before, so... Like, over this way, I believe? Yep, definitely would not have been able to do this before. What are you? Vendesium. Alright, I'll gladly take that. And doesn't look like I can do the other thing here. So, oh, wait, what? What are these enemies flying around me? Freaking kidding me, game? Okay, at least it had the courtesy to do that. Okay. This way originally leads to, like, Sanctuary Fortress, I think. There is a missile up here. I'll gladly grab that here first. I feel like that one we could have gotten a long time ago, but I know we don't exactly have bombs your first visit. Or, well, maybe in this part of it, because don't you get bombs, like, early on, I think-ish? Oh, here's some lore here I never got. I can go no further. Here in this reactor, I join my fallen mate, JSTI, in final rest. Though I die with honor, a shame falls on my house until the key I seek reaches its destination. May my brothers find the burden that the way the Sky Temple will be open at last. Okay, anything else in this room? Well... This is gonna be fun. I hope this is actually worth it, because... Yeah, it indeed is. Okay, I know this is where we fought Dark Samus the first time. How do I get out of this room here? Oh, just like this here, I guess. How do I get to the other side of this room now? Is there an elevator on this side to get me up here? I can take the dark beam door at the top here, I guess. That's kind of an alternate way. I don't know if there's any other way around here, but... well... There's the dark beam door. Oh no, I can just kind of go over this way. Okay, I was way overthinking that one there. And no portal there. Interesting. Should be something in this room, although I might have already gotten it, possibly. Yeah, this was that room that was, like, filled with sand, I think. I'm almost positive I got that, because I think there was a collectible or something there. Missile according to my map here. We're almost done exploring the light version of Agon Waste, which is a good thing, because... once I kind of, like, circle around here, I should be able to get into the dark version of this map here pretty easily and efficiently. Okay. Nothing in this room, apparently. I know I did get a missile. There was a missile and an energy tank in this room here. I'm pretty sure. I definitely got the missile here. Screw this, honestly. Have I gotten the energy tank? From the looks of my map, yes, I have. If it's the thing that was up there. I'm almost, like... It says there was an energy tank in here before, and... I don't see any other spot that would have contained it otherwise, so... Yeah. It says it should be coming up on a beam combo ammo in a little bit, unless it's one that I already got, though, so... I don't remember getting a beam combo ammo expansion in this room, or in this area, though, but maybe I have. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. What's it to you? Can you read, my son? Well, that depends. I'm not gonna finish this quote. Oh man, that's such a legendarily good Trailer Park Boys episode. What are you guys? Infant Talon Metroids. These things look adorable. Why would I need to get rid of these guys? Poor little guys can barely even move or run. Oh, I see. These are... It says that there is a missile in this room. I just have no idea if it's something I actually got yet or not. Just 'cause it has been so long since we were kind of in this area here. God, I hate the iframes these freaking things can have. There's gotta be an... Oh, there is a freaking... Another hatcher here. And another one. Here comes another one. And another one. And another one. And another one. There's so many Pong consoles. It may not be like all the classics that like everyone remembers, but I always say like 2009 era AVGN is probably like my favorite era of like any of his videos that he's ever done. May not be like all like the super early ones, but at the same time it's just like there's so many good episodes from like that. Like really anything in like the first 100 AVGN episodes I feel like are kind of what I would call like the classics at that point. I'm just looking around here. Am I even looking in the right room here? Oh, no, I'm definitely not. Okay. I was about to say, I'm not seeing any sign of where any sort of a secret would be, but I'm clearly not looking in the right room. There was a missile in the room beside me, but I can see I've already entered that area, so... yeah, not really gonna bother with that. Which type of pirates is this? Show yourself, buddy. Okay, have I gotten everything in here? I see a couple of monitors I've never scanned. I may have gotten whatever this one was. Possibly. I'm just gonna look this up here. Oh, I did not even notice this floor as a opening here. That would definitely help. Would definitely help that. There is an opening and missile. I feel like that's something you can probably get at like the beginning of the game, and I just... well, I didn't see that there was an opening in the floor there. Okay. Now then, I should be able... whoa. Uh... Aha. Saying there's potentially a beam ammo expansion in this room here, but which I may have already gotten, maybe not. I honestly don't know for sure. There's definitely a lot of stuff in here since, I mean, there's a turret in here. No, I can see that off in the distance there, huh? Okay, I'll gladly take that. Not sure how I go about getting it, but... Is it just around the corner here? Oh. We'll gladly take that. And that should be every main item in regular Agon Wastes. I just have to go through the dark version of this area here, which we'll do. First we have some lore here, though, it looks like. Lumineth, data pack translated. A journey comes to an end. The thrice cursed Ing prepared an ambush of singular cunning in the mining station. They caught me like neophyte fresh from the training halls. Sent 5 core of their number to whatever foul pit they call the afterlife, but in my vein, my life is extinguished. Alright. Okay. I'm heading back this way because I should be able to get a Dark World portal, like, right here, I believe. Oh, I know what I'm thinking of. The Annihilator Beam can energize any portal. It just can't... It can't, open any door there. Okay. Well, first, let's go get our... Well, first you'll see the biggest thing about Dark Aether now is that we actually don't take any damage from this area at all now, which is beautiful. There's several things we can get here, though, I'm pretty sure. I think even one in this room here, if I remember right. Yes, I believe this is one of the rooms we have to come to here. Is there anything in our hints that indicate this? I don't have any hints for the other Sky Keys, so... The Sky Keys are usually not one of my favorite things in the game. I'm gonna be the first to admit that. Oh wait, hold on. I think I know where it is here, if I remember right. Yeah, you have to kind of go down in the water here, and... Oh, well, there... Power Bomb, I'll take that. What? Is that... Am I even in the right room? That was not... Oh, okay, never... I was reading this map wrong here. Am I in... Okay, yeah, nope, I was reading this map wrong. Okay, yeah, so this would have been close to where we got the light beam there. That was a good accident there, but no, not the item I was looking for. It's all good, though. All good. I want to do a big old circle here, basically. Not only just to also get the beam combo here, but there's some other things we can easily get. Nothing in this room. Okay, this room in particular here, yeah. You may have noticed a long time ago, in a galaxy far away, Tatooine was under an attack. No. There is an Annihilator Beam door here, which you can see at the very beginning of the game, but we can't do anything with it until now. Because this is the upgrade that's situationally not great at all. Looks freaking sick when you use it, but... Sonic boom, sonic boom, sonic boom. Powerful attack uses 5 missiles. Using the Annihilator Beam, press and hold B. I think it uses more than that, if I remember right. Inventory... Charge combos... Sonic boom. Yeah, it uses 30 of both the dark and the light ammo, so it honestly is pretty situational in a lot of places. I wouldn't say it's like everything else. I wouldn't say it's amazing, but it has like the sickest freaking name ever, because... And looks sick because it's the damn Annihilator Beam. Which way am I going here again? I see I haven't gone that way there. Apparently that's an ammo station, but that is definitely the way I want to be going here anyway, though. Good job, Metroids. What did I just hit my head off of? Get out of here, game. I just realized I was overthinking this big time here. Okay, I can ride this way up here. Is that... No. Hold on. Okay, no, I think that's just an energy crystal there. My map is not indicating there being an item in there, but that was... I almost thought that was a beam ammo expansion there for a second, but no, it's definitely not that. Okay. This room has nothing in it at all, but is very close to one of the main things we had to come back this way for, which is through here. This room should be the very first one where we're actually going to see our first, well, technically first Sky Key, not actually, but Gateway of Sky Temple active, 9 keys required. Is it just giving me this notification now in the sense that, like, I've actually... Yeah, I've been to that room before. It's fitting that it is giving me that notification, though, because... Well, this is just an ammo room here, but I'll take it. I wish I could skip this, but... Ammo supply replenished. Now I have 200 beam ammos to use here, which is very, very nice. Yeah, okay, this is Bendesium here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so we weren't able to do anything with this for a long, long time, but now that we can head out here. This stuff is that Ingstorm stuff. This would hurt like hell if you tried to come here without the right equipment here. But we can now see that there is a flying in cache here, which you can destroy and get one of these Sky Temple keys. That's one of the 9 there. I, for some reason, thought there was 3 in each area, but I don't think that's true. I think there's... Because I know we have one from the Sanctuary already, and I'm pretty sure one of them is in the landing site, I think. So... Pretty sure that's everything for this section of Agon Waste. We have the beginning part of it to kind of go back for, but... Yeah, so... This was a pathway we couldn't have done anything with before, but now we can. Because you may notice that was a super missile door there. There is also another... Yep, there's another, Sky Key guy over there. Maybe, oh, this might not have been a good idea here to... Shoot, I hope I didn't just make a kind of stupid mistake here. Well, I can get up from the other side here. I'm just trying to see if there's... Is there a platform where I can climb? Yes, there is. Okay, I can totally reach this. I think. Is there really no way to reach that? Seriously? Ghetto jump or something? Fine, fine, I'll go the long way around and probably have to fight that random enemy again. Nothing in this area here, is there? I'm not seeing anything on my map, so... Oh my god! This is some kind of stupid level design. I mean, yes, it's a late game challenge and all that, but it's also kind of stupid at the same time. Don't respawn the big guys in this room. They're totally all back. God damn it. The key's still floating there, at least. Oh wait, hold on, hold on. Please just stick here. Nice. Okay, thank God. That made things so much easier. So much easier. Okay. Be very careful platforming in this room here, or else you'll fall, and if you fall here, you're gonna have a bad time. Get pizza when you meant a french fry, you're gonna have a bad time. Oh, shoot. Damn it! Come here, come this way. Okay, attempt number 3 at this here. I almost really just want to use the screw attack to get across, but that's probably just about as unreliable as what I was doing there, so... There we go. Holy crap. Now, don't fall. Grab your Sky Temple key. Huh. That might actually be it for the Sky Keys in this area, to tell you the truth. I think there's still some other collectibles I can get here, but... I'm just looking at my map here, and I'm not seeing any other, like... Sky Keys in this area, so... In, Dark Agon, so... Anyways, there's a super missile door here, which we could not do anything with before. And there is a missile in this room. Actually, I think I hear it. Oh, it's just literally right under there. I have my TV volume so low I often have a hard time hearing the whole, like, the weird sound effect that plays whenever there's, like, an item nearby. What am I looking for here? Oh, what is this? Telluric alloy. Is this just regular bombs? Yeah. Into a pit of Phazon, which seems a lot more risky. Oh, special ending. Complete the game to view. Oh! I don't know if I've ever actually viewed that or not, to tell you the truth. I know, I need to get out of this here. Get me out of this here. I know I have gotten more than 95% items in this game, but, like, I don't think I've ever actually... I don't know if I ever actually finished that playthrough or not. I think I got close to the end, but I was missing, like, 2 or 3 items, and I was just like, do I want to finish this? So, wait, am I... Oh, well, yeah, okay, I am in a different area here. What do I need here? I don't think I need to go up for anything, so... Because I'm just seeing, like, a key, and, like, that's where the boss of the area was, so... It's mostly just a couple of early missiles here. And I may have gotten them all, possibly. Because that's apparently a missile, and it says that I've, like, been in that room, so... Go through the skinny room first, because... Yeah, we may be done of Dark Agon, but I'll go to these rooms anyway, just to verify. No, okay, I needed Spider Ball to get this. Good thing I checked here. Doing that gets you a missile there. I will say this, and I'm probably going to say it before, but one of my criticisms with Prime 2 compared to the original is, like... I know people who think the original game is bad for, like, endgame backtracking, but I don't think Prime 1 is that bad about it, actually, and my sole reason is you can start collecting the artifacts you need pretty much as soon as you get missiles, I believe. So, that's really, really not that bad in my opinion. This game, you have to wait until the end of the game and then revisit every area just to, like, start collecting the item needed to reach the last area of the game. And that, to me, is kind of the special kind of miffed. Okay, there was a missile expansion here originally. We would have gotten that, though. Or somewhere in this room, anyway. Not sure what this alcove is here, but that's kind of something. Okay. Nothing to my north side. It's just one check to my south, and that's basically it here just for Agon. So it's just potentially one other missile, and knowing my luck, I probably already have it, so yeah, I feel it's honestly pretty refreshing, though. Most of the things we missed in Agon, I couldn't actually really get this visits, or like my first visit, so yeah, it gives me a good idea that, like, I wasn't really missing too many obvious things here. Okay, this room here, I'm almost positive I've gotten this one. Yeah, I think there was a missile that I had to come up here from another angle here to get. Is there not a portal here in the... Yeah, okay, there is a portal here in the light room, and then I turned into the dark area here. I would be able to see it from that ledge. I do recall picking that up there, because I'm pretty sure that elevator's from Torvis, I'm almost positive. So I'm gonna go as far and say that we are done here with everything in Agon Wastes here. Can I energize this, please? Remember how difficult these guys used to be? Yeah, not so much anymore. I mean, they can still hurt like hell. I'm not gonna jinx anything yet, but... Alright, well, if that's an elevator to Torvis, I may just head there and find, like, the nearest save room there. Because we're pretty much done with Agon Wastes by my knowledge here. So, I will be back on most likely Thursday to stream more of this game here. I don't think we'll get it done Thursday. I think we still... yeah, that is an elevator to Torvis Bog. I'll take that there. I think we still have a good little bit to go there with the backtracking, and I don't know how long the endgame stuff is gonna be necessarily, but we're making pretty good progress to be done by the end of the week here, which will be a good sign of things, because I kind of want to get this done here, and I guess I'll announce slash talk about this now. I don't know if I'm gonna have too many more YouTube uploads for the rest of the week, because much as I love the game, I still have yet to actually record Kirby 64, so I'm probably gonna do that this weekend. Which is probably good, you know. I kind of took a bit of a break, or I kind of went straight into Dreamland 3 with no break after Superstar, so, kind of just taking a little bit of a breather from that for now. And yeah, isn't there a save room like right here also? There's one in the underwater section there. I don't think I want to go there yet. It won't take me too long to get to the beginning of this area either, though, so I'll use that one. It's nice to be back in Torvis Bog. I wouldn't be surprised if I missed a lot of stuff here, especially in the underwater section. But, yeah. Where are you, buddy? So yeah, once this game is done here, my next stream project, which, I say next, it's, the one I started ages ago and want to actually really finish up, is, Final Fantasy VI. I'm gonna stream the rest of that before I even think of streaming Metroid Prime 3. I mean, I'm right near the save room anyway, but I'm just kind of looking around to see if there's any last-minute stuff I can get or do here. Get or do. Given his, like, sense of comedy, I'm legitimately kind of surprised they cast Larry the Cable Guy as Mater. Just when I think about it that way. Grenchlers, I really don't want to fight these things. Can I, like... They can be damaged by Screw Attack, but not defeated. That's just freaking peachy there. This was a missile here, I'm pretty sure, which... Yeah, it looks like I got already, so... You know what? I'm gonna show this off here because why not? They freaking survived that! Get the Screw these enemies, seriously, man. Not even gonna bother with that at that point. Not worth it. Alright, well, that's gonna do it for tonight's stream. Again, I don't think I'll be done with the game next stream here. I feel like it's gonna be kind of a... like, another one like this where I'm just kind of wandering around and finding collectibles and stuff like that, and... Torvus and Sanctuary could be even more annoying to navigate than, Agon Waste. Plus, also, I still have the grounds as well, too. So, yeah, I'm planning to be back here Thursday. If not, then I'll probably say when for sure. Other than that, though, yeah. You know what? I think we're gonna do a raid here. My good buddy Nate's playing Minecraft, so let's send the level over to Nate's way. What's a good raid message here? I'm just trying to think of... I'm honestly trying... I don't know if there was that many moments that really kind of happened in this stream, to tell you the truth. I know we beat Quadraxis, we got the light suit. And I guess just backtracking, so... Alright, let's raid local weeb VT and probably call that a day there. Thanks everyone for watching. I should be back Thursday with pretty much most of the rest of this game. Again, I don't know if we'll finish it, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I've been Master Samurai, and I'll see you guys then.